In this video, I'm going to talk about what a host is and what a CMS, which stands for Content Management System, is. And then I'm also going to talk about the difference between WordPress.org and WordPress.com, because it's actually pretty confusing. Okay, so to start with, the hosting area is your space, like you buy on Bluehost, and that's the space where you host your website or websites. So here you can see I'm logged into a Bluehost hosting account, and within here you can manage things like my sites, your domains, email, and then a bunch of different marketing types of things that they sell, and that sort of thing. And then you have here your buttons for your different sites to log into WordPress. So if I hit one of these, then that's going to take me into my CMS, my content management system. So WordPress, WordPress.org, or the WordPress that most people talk about, is the CMS. And so some different examples of CMSs are, the most popular one is WordPress. You've got Drupal, which some people have heard of. You've got things like Wix and Squarespace and Shopify and that sort of thing. So WordPress.org is the most common CMS on the internet. It's like 30 to 40% of the sites on the internet run on WordPress. It's free, it's super powerful, super customizable. So here we're logged in, and now we're seeing the WordPress dashboard. So this is my content management system here. So that's the difference between that and your hosting area. And then there's a bit of confusion between WordPress.org and WordPress.com. So they're both created by the same overarching company, but WordPress.com, it's sort of confusing, but it's actually both a host and a CMS. So WordPress.com, they package their free content management system with paid hosting. So they're a competitor to companies like Bluehost and DreamHost. But they're more expensive. So they've got a lot of like done for you features. It's sort of like a mix between Bluehost and Wix. And so you can see here, like their plans, even this $8 a month plan is quite limited. So it's not until you get into their $25 plus a month plan that you start getting some of the features that you get on much less expensive hosting companies like Bluehost. And so they're just selling it for the people who want a bit more of like the Wix crowd, who want a bit more of a done for you type of thing. But it can get confusing because they're called WordPress as well. It's the same logo because it's the same company, but this is their hosting offering, WordPress.com. Whereas WordPress.org is the free open source version content management system, which you can take and you can load on any host, and you can even host it on your own computer. So that's the difference between a host and CMS, content management system, and then a quick overview of the difference between WordPress.org and WordPress.com.